Party?
Huh?
Party.
They're doing a trivia challenge, and I'm looking at how they have this organized. Hello, how's it going?
Awesome.
Nice.
Going over the code.
Nice. I was trying to set up that computer so that I can hook it up straight into this TV and just run EyeWire constantly. But I don't think it has wireless internet.
You can get a card. It probably isn't that expensive.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah. You can
Or-
buy a USB dongle thingy.
Or I could plug it straight into internet, like...
Oh yeah, you could just run like a wire.
Is one of these an internet cable?
We
Those
don't
blue
have any
ones?
free ports, I don't think.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's the screen that I got stuck on. It was like set up a wireless network.
That's a Mac Mini though, right?
I don't
Mac
know.
Mini or a router. It's one of those. It's a Mac type device.
It's not a Mac Mini. I don't know.
Because you can.
I could plug in
you might be able
an
to plug it
Ethernet
to-
cable.
Maybe you might be. You might be able to set it up as a router. I'm not sure. I haven't really done it too much, but.
Yeah. I set up all that and then, yeah.
All right. So about these spawners. It's a nice team.
Yeah, the spawner, right? We should talk about that. Sorry.
No worries. Take your time. I know you're a little tired. Ah.
Let's go back to. Yeah, so I mean, the JavaScript, you're kind of getting it, right?
Yeah.
Like you know
I
the
think-
entry point, so.
Yeah, I can trace it. I mean, and at a certain point, I guess I'll learn it. So
Yeah.
I guess can we just like briefly talk about like what each of these things are?
Yes. Okay. So this is site. So index.php is the router. Route file. htaccess. Sorry. No, that's good. htaccess just declares like that all stuff goes to that, except for assets.
So this is something that doesn't really change.
Right. Right. Unless you have a new kind of asset that you want to be exempt from this routing goes.
Yeah,
those are
rewriting
like all
rules.
of the extensions that don't get sent to the thing.
Okay.
So that's easy.
That would
Yeah. There should be a different one of those actually.
Screw that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Okay, so go to controllers. Open up maybe like about controller. Okay, so the index file takes requests, routes them to controllers and methods. So for example, like /about, it's routed to it's a Rails style thing. So it's routed to about controller hash sign render. Okay, so the controller hash method. Okay, I get that too.
Wait, so you mean the URL is like about controller hash render?
No, not the URL.
Okay.
Go back to index.php. Or yeah. So /about this stuff goes to that.
Oh, interesting.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's very Rails-esque, you know, where you specify controller and
Okay, so this all I was like worried that like people could like just call methods from.
method. No, yeah,
Okay.
that would not be good. Those define the external
Okay.
and map onto
Okay.
So in about controller again, this guy has a render method. He sets a couple of things like his styles, and the superclass application controller has a compile assets method.
Okay.
Which does something I forgot. We're going to do that in a second. And he assigns certain variables. So the whole thing is with Smarty templates. It's a PHP thing. It's kind of weird because PHP is a templating language.
Okay.
But then there's a templating engine within PHP called Smarty, which is like just cleaner templates. So it's those kind of templates.
Okay.
So it assigns these variables. It's just like key value. So then within the template, you can access like $page, and it will be set to the string about. Okay. And $content will be set to whatever that thing is. Okay. And then finally, once you set all that stuff, you call Smarty display to the template file.
So where's the template from?
Go up again. So there's views. And then pick one of these. So that was about.
was,
Static?
it was about.
No, it's not. Generic.
But yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that will render this template, and see it's got like content printing.
Yeah.
So the
How many puts the headers and puts the footer?
yeah. So this is a little less clean than Rails, because in Rails you do things like declare the outer file, which has header and footer, and then you yield to some other file that contains the content. But in this, it's like a very
It's like inverted.
base. Yeah, so you have to have a header file, and then you have the content, which includes the header and the footer file.
Okay.
And the whole thing is kind of weird, but whatever. So that means, for example, the footer is going to have the closed body tag, and the header is going to have the open body tag.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's weird.
So layouts, I think, has those files. Header and footer.
Starts with it.
Yeah. Oh, and you know that if you stick JavaScript at the bottom of HTML, that means it gets
It run at the end.
Yeah, so these things are not really that important. They're like Facebook login button, stuff like that. When you stick them at the top, it slows down loading. So they're not here. And you can use this literal thing to make it so that Smarty won't interpret anything. That's really useful. Yeah. So all of that stuff is just up to this code. These are diagnostic things. Yes, the header has some more JavaScript, use or something. It's error reporting. Okay. I haven't used much lately, but it was really useful when I was using it. It's a website, and every time an error occurs on EyeWire, it reports it to that website. So then you can go and it'll play the line number and the machine that got the error.
Give up.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
useful.
not. It doesn't have wireless internet,
You could write written source for it, but
or if it does, I can't find it.
okay, so those are the templates. There's one for each page, basically.
I thought there was only like one page.
They're on more than one page. This one is huge and gross. This is the whole thing, basically.
Okay. Game board. I mean, would you call it huge and gross? I don't think you've ever seen an enterprise code base.
Well, the point is it could be a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, it could be the same code and a lot cleaner. So
Yeah.
yeah. So there's definitely more than one page. If you go to EyeWire real quick,
Sure.
and then about at the top. Yeah. So here's another page. So content. You can also go to like /login, I think. Instead of /about. Although nothing else is currently. There's a reason. The CSS is all messed up. But yeah, there's other pages that exist.
So is the login template used as used to produce this?
No.
Okay, so it's included.
Yeah. That would make sense. If you wanted to do that. Interesting. Yeah, so another thing is like this bar of buttons. It's the add this panel. That's just like a few places. So there's a template for that. It's not
I think I just know why actually. But this isn't loading either.
yeah. I don't know why that's not working. It's cool.
What does intensity do?
Oh.
Set a heat map first. What is subcontinents? So that's
Should be changing the color.
oh it is. Is it?
Oh yeah, it's just bigger. Certain parts. So I think I should probably explain spawning. The spawner.
Okay.
And then I'll explain the maps.
stratified.
Yeah. All right. So. Smaller, and then I'll probably walk through it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is all site stuff that we're just looking at. And that makes sense, right? Was there anything else in that character channel? Let's see. Assets you get, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just things that are basically static. Yeah, so can be cached. Oh, this is not used. Yeah. I don't know if I'm using this. I probably am. Yeah, I probably am. I think those are like third-party libraries. So there's some Facebook OAuth stuff that goes server-side, and then there's some other server-side code that's used for the forum to authenticate against the main site to check if the user's logged in. It's got like some encryption code or something. That's one of those things. Oh yeah, this is a session wrapper in PHP. So this provides a static class which you can call instance on to get a session instance for the current user, and then you can just append properties to that object, and they go into the user session. Okay. So normally you have to use this nasty, I don't know how familiar you are with PHP, but that syntax, like it's a global $_ session and property name and all of that. You have to run initialization. Sorry, so. Okay.
I see. So this just makes it object oriented.
Yeah, cleaner. Which, encapsulates all the nasty. So, doesn't do much.
So PHP files can be they're not templates exactly. Like they're always like code.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So they're weird because you can. So have you written?
Nope, but
So
you
you
can
see how you have that.
yeah, that
You can also add a closing tag, and then write HTML, and then add another opening tag, and add more code.
right. Yeah, like I like EJS. For instance.
Yeah.
But like it was originally
Hotbox.
Sure. Thank you. So
Basically the purpose.
shocking.
They're lychee flavored. Yeah.
That's good.
You don't want
I
any
forgot how
more?
crackly they are.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, I guess it must have evolved. Like it used to be like
It was primarily started as a PHP type thing.
Yeah.
Server-side type thing.
and then it got more complicated.
Yep. It really is, I think, my least favorite language I've ever used. I mean, it's fine for this, but it's got every freaking paradigm that's ever been invented. You can write any kind of code in the world. Just, there's no constructs.
You're crackling.
Yeah. So
you want to talk about the spot?
Oh, yeah. One more thing within there, actually. This is just a good primer. So, in this, do you know about, like, proxying and stuff like that?
Go on.
So, scroll down a little bit to call. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, so in PHP, it's a little bit different than a normal, like, C++ or Java language. So the constructor is the special method called __ construct.
Okay.
These are all special things. The double underscores.
Sure. Like Python.
Yeah, probably. So maybe this is analogous too. So like get is when you've got this object, and on this object you call like a property name, and the property name doesn't actually belong to this. We'll call the get method with that property name, and internally it just figures out how to return.
Oh, like auto load.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
It's like it'd probably be like tying a hash or like writing a. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So you can set whatever internal implementation you want for the getter, setter, caller, static caller, kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. So,
Cool. Yeah. So that's that, and I use this in a few other wrappers as well.
okay.
So now we can go to the daemons. I think. API is logic APIs. So it's all controllers. They return JSON generally. Or all of them, I think.
So it's
Let's go
basically
to the bottom. So this guy, this is actually the entry point to this method, post. Which you wouldn't know unless you looked at the router. Although it's either private or method.
So like I know that the SSL costs like a lot, but would it be possible to just like run like SHA-1 like 50 times? I mean,
Run what?
like run SHA-1 like 50 times.
Oh, so you can, yeah.
And like transmit that.
Yeah. You could definitely hash it front end.
Yeah.
And set that.
So I feel like that would be like
At least then you're not sending the plain text. It's still subject to replay attacks. Or
yeah, it's
that,
subject to
but-
rainbow tables,
Yeah.
and all that jazz. But
yeah. Do that.
it's still better than having like a random user intercepted across the line.
It's true. Although,
It's still not
lots of
good
people
to
do
do
it.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Yes. Okay. So these are all reasonably straightforward. They have an entry point. They compute something. JSON. Here it is. Vanilla controller is for vanilla forum.
Okay.
So the wiki and the forum on the website have to authenticate through.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I thought you were you were here today.
I'm
Friday.
here. This is
Oh,
my
yeah,
last
that's right.
day.
Your last day.
This is your last day?
Yeah.
What?
Did you inform Kate?
Who's Kate?
I'll inform Kate.
Oh my god!
she's-
Changed
HR
your last day
person.
from Monday to today, right?
From Tuesday to today. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't know who Kate is.
She was the HR person that sent me the offer letter.
Cool. I don't think I've ever had any interaction with her.
This is your last day! Oh my god.
Yes.
I didn't put it in my calendar, so. Oh my god, I know, I just thought we were doing it early. I don't know.
No. So
Oh my gosh. So you're going to, when are you going to Japan?
in like a week, I'll be gone next week though for interviews
Oh my gosh.
at the beach.
We're gonna miss you.
Is the interview literally at the beach?
Yeah, it's in Santa Barbara. So that's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's exciting.
Question. Send you sharpen
So was
Why?
there any reason why the
So,
forum
um,
like places
so anyway,
to like
Okay. That should be like that. That should be
party
target or whatever.
And I did a couple of tests which still require images at different times, starting from in-memory all the way to
Yeah, there's no reason for that.
So the thing that you notice is, if you image the same region, what happens is that you get faster and faster.
Cool. Okay.
Pixels
So
don't
the API is
register the right.
yeah.
Yeah. It is whether it's black or white. So let's
Oh yeah,
look
right.
at black.
So
As you get faster and faster,
the main site.
the
So they have some
it starts stepping over this. So they
How
use-
fast is faster?
So I went all the way to
the main site
10
API.
megahertz.
Like yes or no, and that
So-
site
It is possible to scan it.
It is possible to scan a thing for 10
It's hacky,
megahertz.
but
So they use some
they're always hacky.
electronic
It's
crossover that they bring. But essentially, they concluded that it is. It's
So wait, so what's vanilla?
the diode
is
is
the forum section.
Okay. Wait, so there was like vanilla in the wiki and so there's a wiki on vanilla.
No. So there's a
And then I
wiki
contacted
EyeWire.
someone, so I asked them if they could send us a demo. They said we don't.
Yeah, so this is running immediately.
Okay.
We could.
So it's just one of these.
Oh, I see. So I'm already logged in.
Right. So this just talked to EyeWire. There's a cookie set on the whole
Right, so
EyeWire.
what we want to do is we want to replace the
So this can access that cookie.
And it's fairly
It
easy.
reads the authentication and checks with the original site if that authentication is still valid. And if it is, then they'll know it it's on the site too.
We're still not
Okay.
clear. We're still not clear whether
Yeah, so there's
the amplifier is both
applications.
and
That's
not
right.
Yep. Yep.
Do the other ones need a lot of
No,
Okay.
no, they work.
So because
Maybe eventually, like if you wanted to do sort of banks that are based on EyeWire,
as it will store that
so that's that. So go up to the super directory on the web. So that was all site stuff.
that is not
You know data pretty well, I think. Well enough. It's simple. Base is common stuff. Maybe we should go through that real quick. Let's see.
You said there was nothing quick
So
test
config's really easy. You can just load that.
solve the capacity
Services have config files.
and image
So, for example,
so if
yeah.
if signal noise is not all of
Score.
that is
Oh yeah, so this computes for people. So it accepts like a validation and consensus, and then figures out how many points they should have gotten. So you could change this if you wanted to.
So why is this not part of site? Like what is
Save loads this. So it's a config file because it's configurable.
okay?
It's supposed to be something that you or Jitsi or anybody could edit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't want it really to be baked into the code kind of thing.
But so
These are more configured. These basically take arrays of server maps to port.
okay.
Most of these. So like, if you wanted to add this server, that would be an array with string 18.4.45.150 maps onto port 9090. So the hash table kind of thing.
This is a comment though, right?
Yes. So this is empty. On production, it's actually set. This is the example file.
Oh, okay. These are the real things.
This is real. Yeah, this is how it is right now. So you could edit this if you wanted to.
Sure. And so you said that the configurable things are supposed to be easier to edit for like other people, or
That's the idea, yeah.
okay.
So maybe scores not so easy.
Oh, I see. So this is
This
more
is
configured.
yeah.
Okay.
So they add different like thresholding for different types of cells. This is just a big switch statement based on the cell type.
Okay. So this would be starting with this.
Yep. Otherwise, cool. Yeah. So those are easy.
So how many people know enough PHP to do that?
None.
Okay.
Well, Jinsip is editing the threshold. So he can do that much. But the score can fit up now.
Okay.
The score can fit much.
Okay.
Okay, so open View Manager. This is important. This is not too complicated though. So open up like tasks. Oh, you asked what the status of ours. There are no enums, by the way. Which we, so you
Oh,
can
I didn't mean like a
enums.
literal email.
Yeah,
I meant like
this is how
hash.
you do
Yeah.
enums.
Okay.
So you have to do a doubly sign thing.
Oh, what? Okay.
So that way you can do like task status dot active, and that gives you the number. And you can also take a number and map it onto the actual state. So,
Oh, I see. It's
yeah. Okay, so this is lots of things. And each one calls one store procedure.
Oh, I see. Call. Okay. Get task. Get all.
And do you understand the format? So it's got a question mark inside the procedure.
That's a bind, right?
Yes, so that's variable. We use the argument type. Sure.
Status
So
is
you're kind of sitting as that. And if it's multiple question marks, then you just have multiple variables.
Oh, you don't. Is there? So at work we have like a double question mark where you could test it, right?
So
So Kate White wants to talk to you. She's our HR person.
Okay. We can do that now.
Whenever.
Where is she?
Down in the department office, I think.
2005.
Yeah. So when you go in the department office, she's the first office on the left.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that now. So I don't research that. Is
Okay.
that
Uh, I think I should do it.
okay? Yeah. There are two directors. There's schema. Okay. Read this.
Okay.
This is the database.
I think she would like to.
Oh, there's yeah. So it's not too bad. And this is pretty much all of the data that we're storing. Yeah, so this is to create the tables.
So
I was looking
if you
into,
rerun this,
It will erase it. If you're busy, you know.
I was looking into
scary.
whether or
It's
not
probably
yours
what
would actually
Apple
hold
does.
that data.
yeah, that's what.
I just so basically specifically on this
So there's accounts,
So,
which is accounts.
we
Scroll
can
down.
if we take the data.
Cells is the list of cells that we're
Yeah.
working on.
Basically, bin everything by depth and by.
Chat
distance
is a log.
and get
The chat.
see actually what gets the
Exactly. I think country code is not
we have
important.
both the cell and for the
Leaderboard is the leaderboard. So that's
Um,
important.
and then basically we
Logins
overlap
is record at the time somebody logs in.
random
And every login has a token associated with it, and you can deactivate specific logins.
Oh, yeah,
So, for example, when
I would think you're violated, right? Because 3A goes up.
no, right.
3A goes up and the other one
Which
down.
corresponds with all of our
Right.
other stuff. Is that I think
The other one's down.
So if you were to
Yeah,
log
the other
into
one.
it,
Okay,
it
so
would
so
be
3A goes up and the other. If
Yeah.
either go were holding, then the other two go
so
up
then
too.
it would be allowed.
Right now, right?
From sites.
I think this is interesting.
it's interesting, but
Oh,
it
big
kind
currency
of
token.
Right.
it's sort of
Um,
now we lose the
migrations
oh,
estimator.
I think it's the other way.
I'll hit show you spawner first.
shape this cause.
I think
Skip the
I
news
think
other
I
stuff
think
and Sublime.
there 3As are holding on to that memory.
Static. So,
I
do
didn't
you know how WordPress works? Sort of. No. So WordPress
Yeah, but it's
has a
interesting.
database.
It's
Or
interesting.
okay, or it could
And
be
it's
that
like
3B and
key value.
4 just aren't
Okay.
connected to contact.
Okay. So it's sort of like
Oh,
three
on the
three
so on
pieces
the
stuff.
Jenkins cells,
It
3D
generally
is
has a page,
I think 3D
a
on the Jenkins cells I
and a
think
language. Okay.
Well, it might be contacting, but you don't know.
So it's a bunch of language-specific strings.
barely.
Okay.
Well,
And
the
there's
3D
some
is
static
just-
content on the site, and a lot more of the content could be migrated to this sort of thing. So it's
Yeah, that's right.
modifiable. and
3B
so
only
it's-
contacts on the.
Wait, are we talking about WordPress now?
Yeah.
We're talking about EyeWire. So this is
So
Nkem.
regarding 4, I think
WordPress.
that we only really have one
Okay.
type 4 box.
Okay, so I was using the full list.
So like the about page, when you go there,
that has something.
all that text is stuff.
That's the 3 that we're
Oh, really?
Yeah.
about. And
And it's
then
obviously
5
cacheable, so it's, sort of like
Right.
garnish or whatever. But
But I think Jens has, Jensen challenges,
So-
he has to find more type 4s.
Wait, so do things need to be in the database to be cached? Or,
Nope.
I mean, like,
No. The motivation of putting it in the database is so that you can make front-end
Yeah,
facing
so in the case of
programs to
3B
change
and
them.
4,
oh, okay, I see what you're getting
Yeah.
It might be the 3B.
So it's easily modifiable content.
at. Okay.
And like the stuff that shows up on the
Might
home
be
page
that,
together,
just might be
EyeWire or
that it's,
whatever, that's also sort of database.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
it's
this,
not
yeah,
cost-effective.
this Amy and whoever else can edit that.
that makes
Oh, how,
sense.
how did they?
More than so the computer's
From
rule
my
hypothesis.
account now, since you're an admin, and go to admin.
Well, I don't know what Peter's rule exactly is, right? Peter's rule is correlation.
It's
Now,
a correlate. Well, it also
but you're showing that the correlation is violated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, currently it's kind of tainted
Now,
with
Uh,
like HTML
I'm
and
wondering how better to quantify
whatever,
this.
but
Another way to do it.
Well, at
would
least
be
it's only
to,
admins.
to take the 3D shapes.
so there's that. That's the static content table, which also isn't really that interesting. But
What is topless?
That's kind of what
Or Erie?
I mean,
So this
I'm
is-
binning
there's a big
micron.
Yeah, because I remember I saw that a while back. And I was
Well,
really
but
confused with
it's
what
not
it was.
exactly right because
It's not exactly.
because you could have this situation. So
Yeah.
So I don't know how you.
So wire like
Well,
yeah.
if you want to do it
There
on a cell by
is,
cell basis,
Like a whole
um,
discussion
a
around
given
oh,
bipolar
spam
cell, we're
prevention.
going to blur in. Look at
Oh,
everybody's
sport. Oh.
So
Yeah,
this
that could be
renders
done. That's just kind of
in reverse with CSS.
Okay.
CSS would reverse the screen.
I guess it's not that bad.
So when you look at it, it's correct.
You have to do it
Right.
But if you scrape the actual content, you don't get anything.
I see. But when you copy and paste it,
You get the
That
benefit.
Yeah. because I remember that I tried to like email
Yeah,
my
yeah,
application.
yeah. So it's the balance.
Surface area makes more sense.
Interesting. I
Scale,
guess.
the width of the
Yeah.
object.
Huh. Interesting. So there
So
you
what
go.
about all those contacts?
Because it looks like real words, like Tim, like use is like what?
So-
Goodness.
Yeah.
And what are they?
Yeah. So there's different ways to do that too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can also make it non-copyable. It's the
And the
same
same
selection of
is
those
true
things.
of the Starburst contacts.
Well,
That's something too for looking at their
Or you
own
can
eyes.
make it so that like
Right.
the JavaScript does. Because I don't
Right, I
think
Because,
guess.
I mean, is it
a
really
robot would actually activate
plausible
JavaScript
with
to
VA
target it. In which case somebody has looked at it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You saw the error bar, and it's,
Yeah.
that actually looks pretty real.
So
It's
go ahead and schema again.
Yeah, so I think we should just investigate those and take a look. And the same with, so do you have Omni working?
That's the other tab. I'm sorry.
I've got Omni working. The machine's at home. I brought the machine home. I don't know if
Okay, so tasks.
Well, just wherever you can look at.
Scenes. Yeah, so I'm gonna have you look through these. You know what a task is, though, right?
I know it's the cube, yeah.
And then we have
I gotta take a brief
trained. We talk about that later. It's not really interesting. Tutorials. Tutorials are the content associated with a task or tutorial. Validations are a response to a task. So when someone completes one, they see a validation. And then volume is you understand the distinction between a task and volume.
I remember now.
So,
So the task is like the thing that people are working on. The volume is the actual data.
pretty much, yeah. So the data is not stored in the database. This is just a descriptor of the data.
Okay.
But you can imagine that one queue could have multiple tasks. 2 entrance points, for example. Like one branch was going from top to bottom, and another was going from left to right. Okay. Those would be 2 separate tasks, even though they're the same volume.
Okay.
So one volume can have multiple tasks. Each task has multiple validations. Okay, it's that hierarchy. And
So why are volumes in here? Like, what
that is a good question. I don't know.
so
Because they're not stored on the back end.
so
So the backend needs metadata, this field, in order to know where the data is.
okay.
It has to have that text descriptor. Ideally, we could just pass an ID to the backend, and the backend would know what that means, but it's not set up that way.
Oh, you mean on through the data interface?
Yeah. Yes. Or so the URL is already the ID,
Right. That's why.
and then the PHP, the middleware, talks to the database to convert that ID into metadata.
Oh, okay.
And the middleware talks to the Omni server to get the actual images.
Okay.
And in order to get the actual image, it has to get the actual metadata referencing the file on disk, the properties of the file, and stuff like that. So yes, that's how that works.
Okay. So this is just metadata about the data and the slicing or something.
And there's slicing. So these are coordinates. The
Oh.
coordinates.
Vertex X.
Right.
Yep. And that's the global coordinates.
That's actually a really. I'll explain that later. It's not global coordinates. It's specific to the database.
Okay.
I'll explain it. I have to go through the spawner for that to make sense, though.
Weights.
Weights isn't that interesting either. But users have weights on a given cell type. Basically.
Okay.
So like I can have 0 weight starter cells, but have a weight of 10 on anything else.
Okay. So you essentially have to start from the beginning of each of these.
Right.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go meet with what's your name?
Kate.
I'll be right back for this thing. So,
5 minutes. Sure. I have to use the bathroom anyway. We'll be right back. Hello.
Hey, I didn't realize he was leaving today. Oh my gosh.
Neither did I. Is there like a coffee machine around here?
Oh, there's not a coffee machine in this building.
Oh,
I know, it
that's
sucks.
unfortunate. Wait.
We asked them trivia. What are all the cells in the retina? And one player just went to the change cell window and listed all the things that are there. Like Starburst, and she included mystery.
Terrorist cell. Oh.
Yeah. We're doing 2 hours of trivia. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to come to Mark's going away party?
Oh yeah.
Did you get an invite to that?
Um,
I don't think
I-
you're on any of our lists yet.
I asked for an invite. I don't know if I would.
I think we just sent it to people at lab.
Okay.
So you're not set up with your MIT and stuff, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just now saw your thing from May 14th. So I just now saw your email.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Oh,
I lost building
been
access.
stripped of your keys.
Never been so happy to lose access to a building. I think actually she's going to give it to you. So.
Okay.
Never been so happy. You're like, I am on to new things.
Vacation time.
Oh yeah, you're like long vacation. 2 months. That's amazing.
Yep. 10 weeks without work.
That's crazy. 10 weeks.
Have that gap on my resume from now on. What are you doing?
I was in Japan,
Yeah.
bitches.
It's not working. Yeah. Okay, so
So,
students.
so I think cell type, weight, sense, volumes.
Okay, so cell types make sense. Volumes make sense.
Volumes.
How's it going?
It's going well.
Data set. So what's length?
Oh, yeah.
They're doing a 2-hour challenge instead of a 1-hour challenge. So
Yeah, like there's like a lot of stuff in here. So I got that you need metadata.
100,000
I got
points
that
for
you
total.
need the ID.
So let's go to tasks and validation first.
I did a screen capture of it.
Because volumes is more abstract. So,
I don't know if that will be useful,
okay, so you know the
but it's data.
Video or
I have a screen capture going right
Yes,
here.
those two
Oh,
hours.
apparently I'm doing audio too.
Rescaling
I did.
the second day.
Oh God.
So every
That's good.
task
Yeah.
yeah, we should have it.
Yeah. So
has
The
one
bot
ID
worked
and a
perfectly.
segmentation ID.
like,
Okay. Oh, to read it. But there's tons.
So, I told
Yeah, so channel ID, segmentation ID. 233, 234.
Okay.
So those will always be set. So every task has those 2 values. It also belongs to a cell. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then you remember the nested set stuff. The hierarchy.
Left edge and right edge.
Yeah, left edge, right edge, and left.
Okay.
So that specifies where it is in some hierarchy.
Okay.
And then confidence and underconfidence I'll explain later.
So I forget, is the left edge or the right edge, they only refer to it like as indices on a plane. Like it doesn't matter where they are in space.
So there is no notion of space for tasks. There's only a notion of hierarchy.
Okay. So there's like there's
There's
the
a-
one,
a
and then
group.
there's second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, like that, and then like ascends.
Yeah, basically. So like, do you remember the diagram? So,
Yeah.
So everything.
Do you
has
manage
two
that
indices.
list?
Sometimes the indices
Do you manage that
surround
list?
indices.
I just sent you an email. I thought you were going at that.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
means whatever's inside of it.
Okay.
So, for example, you never have 2 nodes that like had overlapping left and rights. That's
Okay.
not possible.
Yeah. So wait, so let me draw it on the board
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So let me so you can point out where I'm wrong. So give that to things.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I could say save me.
I don't know.
So you start off at your very
I don't know.
first.
Oh, I thought you were the person who did that. I don't know who does that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that descends.
Getting Will all set up with our lab emails.
Oh yeah. Forgetting what they're doing. I think you can do it.
Oh, me? I don't know how. Huh?
Sometimes taking off some of that curve.
Oh, yeah. I know.
We may have to fix that. I think Nalcio has to move too.
Oh, is he still on there?
It might be. He gets moved to Seung Lab, which includes the
All
former
the.
members.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Go to MIT mailing lists.
Where?
Goes Sebastian, like back here. Okay.
This?
Maybe mailman. I can't remember if it's mailman. No. Maybe it's Moira.
Moira?
So here, so I imagine either.
Yeah, do a search for Moira.
0, 1, 2. That's correct. Oh, so it is 0.
Oh, I guess I can just right click and search now, right?
I don't know. Yeah. Moira. No, that wasn't where you were. I never remember how to do this. Let's go back. Let's go back to here.
Yep.
Yeah. Where does it say to go?
So that's confusing because what is these will be applied.
Create an account.
Web Moira.
Yeah. The numbers. Yes. No, they're both. So the depth of the number here is actually not needed at all. It's auxiliary to be something which is better. So you
Oh
figure
my god.
oh, I see. So that's
I
maybe.
don't remember my
Yep.
password.
So this over here.
See?
So these are all.
Ah!
So we can update that and move people to Seung Lab.
So I can add myself to like the BCS mailing list?
So
Well, this is the only ones you can administer.
Oh. I don't get any of the building emails.
Oh, really? You think you had to talk to people in the department office about that. So,
I just sent a bunch of. Okay, I'm adding him. Thank you.
So you compress everything in one after you.
I flew in this one.
So did I. But I had an app.
Are you original for
I can't add him until he has an MIT address.
what's that?
I can't add him until he has an MIT address.
You sure?
Can't add a Gmail.
Oh, never mind.
So then
Just kidding, it worked. I had to add it as a string. Cool.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they are.
I'll go ahead and take Ignacio off the other one.
Yeah, just you put them in Seung Lab current. Or not the other one, Seung Lab. That has all the alumni.
So there's their so each of them was right. This is 0. So each thing.
Hello?
So remember, each of these, there's nothing special about this guy's bottom. Right? Okay, so this guy, this guy contained this guy's right. This guy contained this guy, this guy. So if I want to put 0 next, then yeah, he's got it. Now this guy is inside. So what's that? He's left it. So this is right. And now this guy also. No, we can't have one. Yes. That is okay. Yeah. Another edge. Oh. Yeah. So this edge and this edge are together. That's one node. Yeah. That's this guy. Yeah. This guy. So he has 2 edges. Every node has 2 edges. But you just have this guy and this guy. So what's this guy's left edge? Oh, yes. Yeah. So 17, 18. Yeah. So every node has 2 edges. The edges are never. The edges cannot partially overlap. If that makes sense. So they can surround. They can't intersect like that. This way, whenever you select between 2 ranges, you get everything. All the parents. Yeah, and if you want parents, it's like outside. So the left edge is the line. Right? Yeah, it's true. So it has to be updated. Yep. And it's another thing. It's not too bad actually. You just have to remember it. So like you have to shift to right. Yeah. To right. Okay, so that's just thing operation. So you do have to have like all these pretty much. Yeah. Because I figured there would just be like a single. No. You could actually there is a way to do that. Return that using okay. So maybe you could also say so let's see, it's a tree. This guy, like this rank is here. And then there's like this like this school tree. It's also a teacher. It's probably a teacher.
So you can't do the call then?
Oh,
Yeah.
the call. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody extended it for another hour?
No.
Yeah, right now, reading task takes about 3 seconds. It takes so updating the database is tricky. Okay. So, and it gets updated as it's recorded. Actually, it's not even updated. It's waiting to splice data. We don't have an issue running out of numbers. So there's plenty of them. Yeah, we have lots of numbers. I think it's a big use. Oh, you could,
Yeah, really, it's just like a
yeah.
machine.
Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. And you also, I wanted to understand your interpolation algorithm a little bit better. Interpolation. When we were talking about color, because you had the WebGL, like, you were rendering like an invisible thing and interpolating from this one to that. I just want to see that. Sure. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah,
Okay.